Yeah, I'm DavidErasmus. I've been working in online marketing and the mobile space for the last 5 or so years. I've just had my 24th birthday a couple of days ago. And yeah, I grew up in and around London in Surrey. And I was, actually when I was a child, I was brought up in Wales and originally born in Johannesburg in South Africa, but carted off just as a small child. And I've grown up in a kind of a middle-class background, did all right at school, struggled to get the written work done, but enjoyed contributing orally in class. Often involved getting faxes from my friends with the homework so that I could get it in and not get detention and stuff like that. I went through, did my A-levels. At the end of A-levels, after studying business, politics and sport, just the things I really enjoyed, I decided that I probably would like to go into business. But thought that maybe 3 or 4 years in university and a £20,000 debt, which I'd likely to incur, might not be the best use of my time, and I might be able to get further in the world rather than still studying. So my life goal was to really just earn some money and go travelling, spend some time discovering, and then come back and get maybe involved with business. The job I actually got when I left school was in online marketing, managing people's ads on Google and other search engines. And I quickly did well in that job, and I became the sales manager after 6 months and recruited a team to work underneath me. And after 6 months I had some management disagreements with the managing director, different styles and ethoses, and I decided I should give it a go on my own, and was encouraged, shall we say, by the managing director to do that. So I went out and I started my own online marketing company, and I did it with friends. I was just turned 19 at the time, and over a period of 2 to 3 years, 2.5 years, we grew that company to about 20 staff, and we created a really great fun culture, lending off the Google guys and the eBay kind of culture of pool tables and table tennis and dartboards, and just working together as friends and enjoying the online space. At a time about just over 2 years ago now, I was offered to sell my company to somebody from within the sector, and so I took that offer up with some guidance from my mentors and others that are influential in my life, and yeah, so that was probably when my real questioning began about what am I meant to do with my life, what needs to be done, you know, what needs to be done, what solutions are there, and what part can I play in that puzzle, however small it might be. And so I began to go travelling and seeking out attention from people that I felt had more wisdom than I, which wasn't too hard to find. But I wanted to find people that had really been around and learned some truth, because somebody told me, whether it's true or not, I still don't know, but that these energy windmills take more energy to create than they will ever reproduce in their life cycle, which scared me silly. I thought, I don't want to spend the rest of my life selling a concept or an idea and realise at the end of my life that it was fruitless or pointless. So I thought it was worth taking a year or two to figure out what needs to be done. So I spent some time asking people questions. I travelled to America and other places to meet people that are experts in their field, and asked them the big questions: what needs to be done, and how do I go about doing it, and how do I play my small part in that big puzzle. And that led me to really fall in love with Africa, a place where a lot of people in the world are not developing. In amongst so much development in India and China, we're seeing places in Africa with no development at all. And I felt like I wanted to spend time in Africa, so I looked at a map quite literally and thought, where can I go, where can my skills be most likely to be used? And obviously I looked down at South Africa, the most developed of the nations, most likely for me to connect using my computer-based experience. And so I went down there, I booked a flight, I had one meeting in the diary, didn't know anybody else. And I started spending time there, meeting people, getting to know the country and a bit about the continent. And I started developing my understanding about what needs to be done in the world, and what I can do to help it.